Hello, welcome back to another video. I am average at best, I play Geoguessr and I make bad choices. We are back again looking at little places that are easy to identify so that you can drop a guess straight away when you are playing Jules. This time it is Macau. Macau is essentially part of China for street purposes, country street purposes. And it is just a little bit further south than Hong Kong. You'll see it as we zoom in, but this is China, Taiwan, and I think this is going to be the start of the Philippines, but we are just in there. The distinguishing features about Macau is probably that it is 100% Gen 2, so it's going to look super old coverage. Can look, I guess, similar to China and Hong Kong given the language, but it's always going to be Gen 2. Big circular blur below and above the car. And it can look even more washed out and overexposed because it's really old Gen 2 as well. License plates are black with white texts. They can be long ones or they can be square ones. Similar lamppost to Hong Kong, but these ones are painted black at the bottom. You will see Chinese characters and also Portuguese as well, and that will differentiate it from Hong Kong. Hong Kong doesn't have Portuguese. Common street sign, street name sign is like a stone, a white stone with blue writing and a border. Macau is like gambling city of the world, our gambling country of the world, and so you will see lots of casinos and stuff to do with gambling. Couple of region guessing clues here. Hilly and rural, more to the south. Dense apartments, more to the north. And there's a couple of bridges in between those two parts. That is really all you need to know. I've found this map for Macau. Hasn't been updated since 2022, but that's okay because neither has the coverage. Let's get in. So straight away we kind of get massive city vibes, sort of Hong Kong-ish, a little bit less Singapore, but that kind of vibe. Gen 2 we talked about is the car blur, so this massive circle that covers like the whole of the bottom of the screen, and this isn't a great one to see, but you'll have similar, you can see like the line there, similar up in the sky, that is Gen 2. So we know this is Gen 2 rather than 3 or 4, which is going to help us separate it from Hong Kong. Presumably that's just a Macau taxi. That might be worth remembering. Black with white on the top. We're just going to click downtown Macau. So this, let's see where it is. China, Taiwan is the top of the Philippines. Just next to the Shenzhen label, you got Hong Kong here and Macau just here. And it's basically all of this island and this little bit here. So this is going to be Central District, big city vibes, and it gets a little bit more rural out here. So we're definitely in here. We're just going to click somewhere in the middle. We're not after a perfect score. This is going to be more rural vibes, black number plates. This is presumably going to be one of the bridges joining the two places. You can see that's the typical Gen 2 blur. You'll recognise it from South Africa probably quite a lot, but that's the Gen 2 blur. We've got obviously the Chinese writing language, and yeah, that's about all there is to say on it. What way are we facing? We're facing north. There the bridges. Pretty much east-west actually, is it? Sweet. Okay, this is the water. That's going to be one of the bridges. Would you instantly look at this and say Macau? It's got the Gen 2. We're driving on the left. Black license plate. could get mistaken for Malaysia. Does Malaysia have Gen 2? No. Okay, so Malaysia doesn't have Gen 2, so that is how you would distinguish. Very few places have Gen 2 now, don't they? Because it's all been wiped out. What way is this bridge going? Is this one? Oh, 37 meters away and you lose 150 points. Crazy. Okay, so this is going to be more rural. Again, it could have Hong Kong vibes. We can, yeah, probably guess that the number plate's black because the stuff in the middle is white. That's going to be the writing on it. And obviously the Gen 2 as well. Massive blur, massive blur. Portuguese and Chinese. One more game, one more run through. Transmac. Big blur. Halo, sometimes called. Gonna be like there, somewhere around there maybe. Lots of construction, so it's like if this was covered again now it would look so much different, wouldn't it? Obviously just the colours will be different, like the camera quality, but a lot more like, and it's incredible, like how many people, that building, how many people live in there? It's just crazy, isn't it? Wow, it's got to be what, 20 floors almost? Jesus. And I bet although it's like gambling capital of the world, it's going to be like Hong Kong, the people that actually live there and work there just can't afford to live there and work there. Is it that one? This one. Yeah. How can you be 148 meters away and not 5k? Last one. A little bit more rural. We're going to be coming down here somewhere, I think. Yeah. Sweet. That is Macau. Give it a play, get a feel for it, and then go and make bad choices. Thank you for watching.